welcome back to the channel, my freedom-loving 2A supporting patriots. I'm back with another video for you today to check out a new gun I just picked up. It is a Ruger 1022. It is a used gun, and we're going to take a quick look at it here and do a first shots video on it. Here we go. Here's a look at my new used 1022 Takedown. The package, stock package that you see on there is going to be the Takstar Adaptive Tactical RM4 Takedown Rifle stock, if that is not a mouthful. It is in their cryptic camo pattern, which I really like, which is what drew me to this gun immediately when I saw it on Arms List. So it's a real cool looking package. Kind of look at it here, closer look. The grip here is awesome because it's got this little plug you can pull out, use for storage of whatever you would like. It looks kind of awkward, like kind of bulky, which is what I kind of thought when I saw it, but I picked it up and it's still super light, and I really like it. So if you, as you can see here, it's got a 5-position adjustable stock, and built into that stock is a magazine holder. So you can hold 2 Ruger 1022 mags inside of there, and as you can see there, I had to work a little bit to get those out, and it did come with those 2 10-round mags, so you got to work pretty good to get those in and out of there. So it's not something for you can use for speed reloading, but just something to have on there. And there's just no way those are going anywhere. That is adjustable. You can flip it and run it on your other side if you were so inclined to do so, if you were a lefty. But they got it on the right side for me already. So look at it here. It was in really good shape. As you can see, it's got little scrapes and stuff. But I completely broke down this rifle, and it was remarkably clean inside. So here's a look at our barrel. The only thing on this rifle is it does have some very minor surface rust on the barrel, as you can see there. If you guys know the best way of taking care of that, please let me know down in the comments section, because I would definitely like to remove that, of course. But so look at the front end there. When you're holding it, this stock gives you like such a sweet grip on it. Right, the way it kind of flares out to the side gives you a real great grip on it. Underneath this little piece here, you can flip that over by taking out the 2 screws, and then there's a Picatinny rail, and it just screws right back in, so you have a little pick rail underneath if you're wanting to run a bipod or something on it. So I thought that was pretty creative. So I'm pretty pumped to have my first 22 now, so I can start saving a little more money when I'm out shooting and plinking versus running 5.56 or 300 blackout all the time. And just snaps right back in, of course. Kind of awkward doing this here. Since it only came with the 2 mags, I went ahead and picked up a factory 3-pack of the 10-round mags. And then living where I do live, these ones were a pain in the butt to find, but I did find them. These are the BX25 magazines, so they hold 25 rounds. So a little less reloading, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll hit the range with this. We'll see how it does. I've already got it all cleaned up, and I have some additional parts coming that I would like to add to the gun that we'll do separate videos on in the future. Alright, so Pops and I are home from the range. I'll roll in some footage here of our shooting, and I have to say this thing was just, it was an absolute joy to shoot at the beginning. So we'll kind of get into that. So first off, on the rifle, it ran flawless, so to speak. All the mags were perfect, no issues there. Cycled and ejected everything just fine, and so I was pleased with that, and just kind of the smile it brought to my face of just plinking with some 22 was fun. And it's been a long time since I just did some good old-fashioned 22 plinking, which is one of the big reasons why I wanted this rifle. So now I'm going to talk about the issues we ran into and ask you guys for your suggestions or help on this situation, because I'm basically new to 22. So get this out of the way here, and I'm going to let you guys peek at the target we were shooting at. So kind of start here in the middle is where we started. Right in here was my first 50. We're shooting about 10 yards for that. Over here was kind of Pop's first 50, and then as you can see, there are holes all over this target. So that's when we push back to 25 yards. And then, as you can see, the holes are all over the place on here. And if you're looking and haven't caught it already, you can see keyholes. We were keyholing. A bunch over here. Those are keyholes. And this is when we were shooting at 25 yards and we had switched ammo. And then we couldn't tell where we were really hitting anymore, so we brought it back up to 10 yards. These keyholes are at 10 yards, you guys. I've never seen anything like that before. So, these are the two different kinds of ammo I was running. 22 Cyclone. I believe this is a 36 grain, and then some Remington 22 Target, which is a 40 grain. Like I said, I'm new to the 22 game, so I know already that neither one of these are like the world's most accurate or best ammo by any means. But it's what I had just picked up for some plinking and for the boys to use with their pistols. So, I guess my question to you guys is this Remington Target 22 40 grain stuff, is it like literally just that much garbage? Like, is it the epitome of trash 22? And that's what was causing it? Or was it something you guys think that could have possibly been wrong with the gun? Because we didn't seem to be having any issues with the 22 Cyclone. So bring the rifle back in. I was talking with Alex briefly, and he said to check this here, and I kind of played around with it, and it's as tight as I can get it. We're still getting that barrel, being able to get that barrel off and on. So it's nice and tight there. I went through and checked all the possible screws it could have been, and couldn't find anything wrong. So I'm just curious as to if you guys have suggestions, helpful tips that can try me out or help me out, or is it just that ammo is garbage? Because I really want to love this gun, of course, and plink thousands upon thousands of rounds through it. So that's all I got for this one. Any help would be greatly appreciated, you guys. And thanks as always. God bless.